I know it's early, but Lydia's there. Linda's there. Oh my goodness, there are people here. Well, I got a lot of things to do this morning. I thought I'd just get this out here quickly because today is our last day to apply for our car repair grant. You know, every month we give out a whole bunch of grants. And this one is the car repair. And the application is due by midnight tonight. And you have to be a member of letsgohelp.com. I'm sorry about that, but that's the way we take our profits from this business that we started just a couple of years ago. And we've given out over like $1.5 million already in profits back to members. So they're the people that give us the money. So after we pay ourselves, what we do is give the money back to members. And that's, I think, the greatest thing we've done, or at least I've done. I thought I'd have to be a billionaire to do something like this. But we really do is give out $70,000 every month just to members. And we have 4 different grants. One is the car repair, and the next is the rent. We give out $20,000 for people to help pay the rent. But they're only $500. We don't give $20,000 to everybody. But we take $20,000, split it up, and $500 to help people pay rent or mortgage, something like that. And then on the 30th, we give out 30 laptop computers. And then on the 4th of the month, we give out $40,000, either $1,000 or $500 that you could spend on anything, okay? And that's what we do every month. And I'm very happy to do that. Even the members that help me do that and the staff, they're all really into this to help people. And that's all we're here to do, is to help you find alternatives to your financial problems. Because when you go to Google and try to find financial problems, solve financial problems, you're just going to run into people who want to get money from you, because that's what's Google about. So what we do the research and show you how to do the research to find free money and sources to solve your financial problems. See, they are there. They're just not obvious to the average person because they don't advertise. None of these free sources advertise. See, there's about 1/3 of our economy that gives out stuff for free. So 2/3 of it is capitalism, and the other third is friendlyism. And this is people helping people. And we do that in this country by nonprofit organizations and government offices, where people are helping other people with their problems. And that's, but the problem is, because we live in a capitalist society, people don't know about them because it takes money to advertise that you're doing something. And the people who give away money don't have money to give to Google to let you know that they're doing this. So that's what I see we are here. To show you the 1/3 of our economy that wants you to solve your problems for free. Okay, now I never said that before. That's interesting. So 1/3 of everything in the United States wants to help you solve problems for free, not not to make money off you. 2/3 want to make money off you. 1/3 want you to solve your problems for free. Oh, that's interesting. The more I talk about this stuff, the more I find out what I know. I didn't know that. And that's the key to me in life, is that looking at things that's not in a traditional way, because that's where the opportunities are, in non-traditional things other people don't use, people not sure, or whatever. And that's what you have to dig. You have to do some digging to find those. They're out there. They're always out there. And life is like that, I feel, because it's like the good jobs. I mean, you have to go out and really dig out there where that great job is for you. It's not going to come to you. It's not going to be easy. You have to get out there and do the research yourself. And that's why I think what we do at Let's Go Help is so, I'm so proud of, because it's not only me. And that's why I always figured I hated to do a service that really depended on me, because shit, I'm as old as Biden and I'm getting as forgetful as Biden. So I know I won't be here long. And it's important that people learn the stuff that I know, and because I've been studying it for 50 years. And what's happening now is that members are taking over. Members of Let's Go Help are helping other members of Let's Go Help. And what I see now is that other members are better at this, at helping you if you're new, than I am. Because the members that help you, they didn't know about this stuff either. And then all of a sudden, hey, look at this stuff. And they get excited about it. But more importantly, they can relate to somebody who's doing it for the first time. You know, I can't. I've been doing it for 50 years. So your question is sort of like boring to me. I solved that a million times already. But they just solved it for themselves and are more excited and can relate to where you are. And that's where you have to get in other people's shoes if you want to help them. It's like having a lover. You know, lovers can't tell you what to do. You have to feel it through your heart. I don't think we have enough language, good enough language to communicate our needs to other people. So we have to feel it from each other, not through language. And that's what happens with someone new, because they're more like you are now if you haven't done this. Instead of me, 50 years ago, you know, I started this, and I was shocked as hell. I mean, I grew up in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, and I didn't know anybody. I didn't know any stuff like that. I thought the government was the post office and the IRS, and that's it. And I came down here and got an MBA and helping rich people invest in things. And I was getting all the money and help from the government. Wow, only because I was in Washington. I didn't know about it before, and school didn't teach me. I was just here and using their libraries. Because before the internet, you had to go to a library to find out good stuff. Now it's on the internet, but now there's too much junk and you can't find the good stuff on the internet. That's why I like AI. So that's important. But all these alternatives, and they take different skills. People aren't used to it. That's why I believe you have to use the phone more than anything else. You know, and not just, you know, going to Google and finding an application and filling it out. And that's the problem with that, is that it's stopping people from finding what they need. Because people like me, oh, there's Megan. How did things go last night, Megan? I had another Biden moment here. Boy, that is strange. Yeah, it is really interesting. But the help is out there, and that's what frustrates me. I see all these resources to help people, and then all these people, you know, that need help, and they don't know. So we're reading, we're a dating service for money. People out there want to give you free money. People over here need money to solve their problems, so they can't buy it, so they need it for free. And if you swipe right or swipe left, and we show you the money. And that's all I do. That's why we're not responsible for any of these programs. Don't thank me for other programs. You have to thank America. And that's the important thing, because this is what our country is doing. I'm not doing this. I'm just helping you find it. So, and right or wrong, they're there. And you're not going to change them overnight or before you solve your problem. Solve your problem first and then change the system. You don't change the, you go, your taxes already, yeah, absolutely. So if you think the government should be run some other way, that's fine, you're right. But you're not going to change it first and then solve your problem. Solve your problem first and then change the system, okay? You can't do that. I have brain farts. Boy, it's amazing. What I feel after I do something like this, I look behind to see all the words that are behind my chair. Yeah, all fell out of my mind when I was trying to find them. And I feel there's a big pile of words on the back of my chair. You can take it. And that's what's interesting. That's right. Biden brought it home to me. I was sort of ignoring that a lot too, because we still think we're 20 years old or whatever. And it's fine because you can still contribute in our society. I mean, it's your disability, and we make room for other disabilities, whether you're in a wheelchair or can't walk or whatever. So we all have disabilities. Most of our disabilities we can't see. So, but we got to live with them, and we still can contribute because we still can love people. And I think that's what it's for. So far, the biggest results in Let's Go Chat, 32 points on all 3 reports. Wow. See, now if you're Megan, who is a member, and she gives a free lecture or workshop on Sundays on fixing your credit. Yeah, in 2 weeks. So she shows you how to fix your credit, and it's just wonderful. I mean, she said in 2 weeks, people got 32 points on them, increased their credit score. Wow, I mean, that's amazing. So she's doing this from her heart, and that's why in 2 weeks, and we have people like that are members, that are opening their hearts to other members so they could show them love. Why? Because the older I get, the more I feel that is the one muscle that we can all grow. And I'm sure that's the one muscle that not only helps you, it helps other people. So if you love harder, this is my first time. I'm a first-time caller. Long-time listener, first-time caller. And in talk shows when they were going out, that was the thing I heard a lot on talk show radio. Where was I? Ooh, I gotta do. See, my mind goes like a BB ball in a pinball machine. It's going all over all the time. But it's really loving, I think, is what it is. This is why our hearts, I think that is the one muscle you could keep growing for the rest of your life. And it's the best part of all of us. That's our best talent. That's our best, we don't need to go to school to learn. We just have to listen to our insides to learn this and to give it to other people. Team No Days Off. What is that? That's cool. That's the challenge thing. Oh, cool. Megan, I don't understand the details of what you do, and you probably know that, but it's wonderful and people love you. And that's all I go by. And you're a wonderful, sweet, loving person, and that's good enough for me. I don't have to understand everything in the world. I just have tried to help facilitate it with whatever I can. And it's so important that we do that for each other. To me, loving somebody is helping them do whatever they want to do, not what you want them to do. Because you don't know what the fuck to do in life. You're struggling. We all are. How can we tell anybody else what to do in life? We got to help them do what they want to do, and that's what life is about. At least me, but don't take advice from an 81-year-old. We don't want 81-year-olds to even run for president, even though they are president. That's it. I just hope the best and keep moving forward. That's all we can do, and that's why it's sharing your heart will always grow you. And that's why we're here. We're organic, I feel, like a plant or anything, and we have to keep growing in some way. And I think the nicest way to grow is by giving. And that's why I always wanted to have a service. I used to charge thousands and thousands for this kind of work because rich people pay for it, because they know they could. And I found I wasn't doing is making billionaires, millionaires into billionaires. I don't want to help them. They don't even need the help. Why am I helping them? And because they paid me a lot of money, and it's the people who can't afford that who really need it. So when I started this service, and I've been doing this kind of work, I'd say for about 50 years, is that I want to be the $20 guy, not the $2,000 guy. And I just see in the paper today, who is God, I was doing infomercials, and these infomercial guys, Richard Simmons. Remember Richard Simmons? Well, I was on a lot of shows with him. We both did infomercial, and he made probably hundreds of millions of dollars on it. I was a little peanut in that race, but I was having fun, and I didn't deal with big organizations to make it all happen and stuff like that. I want to feel what I'm doing and feel it from my heart. So it's me. It's not business by description is boring. You try to make money without thinking. I would love to be able to afford to help other people on a regular basis. Well, Susan, first of all, take care of yourself and find something. Keep trying things, Susan, until you find something that you could be steady enough, okay, that you don't have to worry and fight fire drills every day. And that's your first job in life. So if you're not steady, then it's hard to help other people. So get yourself first financially steady. And the things I would do, besides, first of all, you're members, so you apply to all our grants. But that's not going to take you very far, okay? You're lucky to get a few $1,000s. You need more, okay? What the thing you should do is first make an appointment with a financial counselor. So any debt you have, things like that, attend Megan's class on Sunday night to fix up that, but also go one-on-one with a local financial counselor, and they can be found at hud.gov/counseling. hud.gov/counseling. Balarma, you do that too. I mean, that would be my suggestion too, is first make a, if you have bills and stuff like that, first you want to make an appointment with a free housing counselor. Tammy just put up a source for that. And Tammy, again, is a member, but opens her heart to other members to show them how she does it. She's very successful at getting grants. And she's just a member, helping other members. So her heart grows every time. So you do that, Balamar. And who was the other one? See, I forget already. Okay, Susan. Okay, Susan and Balamar. Okay, so now you made an appointment with a housing counselor. Not a housing, well, it's a financial counselor. And the next thing you do is call up your Career One Stop Center. And it's careeronestop.org. Okay, and again, it's all about making appointments with people and to learn what's there. You can't learn on the internet. It's just too complicated. You think you can, but you can't. It's better to talk because they don't even know what's there. So you got to talk to people. And if one person doesn't help, then you have to go to another person. You just have to keep trying. So the next thing you go to careeronestop.org and you make an appointment there to find out about programs that help you get a higher paying job. And so if you're in financial trouble, that means the income you have now is not enough, right? So you have to figure out ways to get more income. That's not enough. So that's the other thing you do. The third thing you want to do is go to item number 3 in the Meta Grant Report, okay? Item number 3 in the Meta Grant Report. And Tammy, what the hell are you doing up so early? She's in California. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. See, the energy you have when you're helping other people, it gives you something better in life to live for, something bigger than you. We all have problems, so it's easy to wallow in our own problems. But if you try to help other people with their problems, that takes your mind away from that, rabbit hole that you get stuck in trying to help your own problem. Yeah, and Tammy has the report up there for Lesko's Meta Grant reports. Download that and see item number 3, and then start ticking off. Okay, help. It shows you how to get help for rent. Okay, and again, it's making those phone calls. You have to make those phone calls to see about rent. You can't just go to one place because no matter where you live in this country, there could be 50 to 100 sources of rent to help you pay rent. And then you do the same for utilities. You go through that. And so all the things that you're paying for, you find options for. And Tammy has the findhelp.org, and 211.org is the other source for that. Okay. Boy, I can't project as much. There's having another Biden moment. My voice has gotten. I used to be able to yell and scream all day. That's not happening. So my voice going down, and we got some of my son's in-laws are coming over for breakfast this morning. So I got to help my wife do that, because otherwise she'll divorce me again. See, every even month, so not the first month, January, and then the third month, March, and then the fifth month, May. They're the months she divorces me. And then on the even months, we make up. And makeup is great. So this is not, is this an even month or not? Oh, it's an odd month. Yeah, so I better be nice, because I'm gonna maybe get divorced again. So I should help her setting this up. Okay, see y'all soon. Don't forget to apply to our grant, the Midnight Tonight. And when you apply, you get a receipt in email that we have your application. So you don't get a receipt, apply again, okay? And that's the important thing. You just apply again to make sure you get a receipt. If not, then if you have any help at all, you want to talk to Magic Mary. Now, Magic Mary is sort of like, you ever see The Wizard of Oz? The guy behind the curtain? Magic Mary is the person behind the curtain, really runs everything. So send email to her. Okay. Yeah, send email to her. Let's go help @gmail.com. Okay, and that's Mary. Susan, yeah, so start taking steps forward, Susan. Well, I don't know what really works, but these are possibilities, and that's what, to me, all of life is trying possibilities. And really, what really happens when you try those possibilities and don't work, they somehow open your mind to other possibilities that you and I would never dream of working. And actually, every successful business I have, and I've had first two failed because I got money to do them. Then I figured out how to start business without money. And every first idea I had never worked. But because I didn't invest in money, then I was able to stay there till I figured it out. And that led me to what I should have thought in the beginning. But I wasn't smart enough to do that in the beginning. So you got to get out there and try stuff to fail, because that's when you really get smart. Oh, well, where do I go to find funds for my car? Yeah, in the beginning, Paul, we have a deadline tonight for our car repair grant. So you want to apply to that. Look at the left-hand side of Let's Go Help and there's an application there. You fill out that application, and by midnight tonight, and if you miss midnight tonight, you can do it tomorrow, because we'll probably takes a day to get a new one up there. We'll have another one up there that you could apply to for next month. So every month we give out grant repair or car repair money, and then on the 20th we have rent repair money, and then we give out free computers on the 30th, and on the 4th we give out $40,000 and you could spend on anything. So go there. Also, don't forget, besides us at Let's Go Help, go to findhelp.org. Go to findhelp.org and put in your zip code and then car, and you'll see local offices that help with car repair. I know where I live, there's about 50 or so. Nonprofit organizations and other people that help you with car repairs. Because if you don't have a car, you can't earn money, you can't take care of your family or whatever. So that's why these programs are there to help people, okay? I gotta go, guys, thank you. Love you so.